Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. I just wanted to do a quick video on how I mix my nutrients for feeding my ladies. I'm using the NPK RAW line, which is a very granular, so to speak, nutrient method. Every single element is highly controlled. So they're all in powder form. I actually have all, I think there's 14 different nutrients in here mixed up. Normally I drop them in individually, let them mix up, and then I continue on, but for the sake of time I wanted to just kind of throw them all in at once, and I'll slowly put them into the water. So what I found is that the NPK raw kelp goes to the bottom. If the water isn't moving, goes to the bottom of my jug and sticks. So what I've been using lately is this little fountain pump for a backyard pump pond or something like that, and this just continuously moves my water as I'm adding the nutrients, and then at the end it allows me to fine-tune the pH drop by drop without having to take samples, shake, and try again. So this has been a time saver, and it's definitely helped me mix up my nutrients 100% to dissolved. So let me show you how it's done. I use distilled water, so I've been just buying the gallon jugs of distilled water. So I throw that in here into the jug full of, fill that up with water. That gets my sensors right in there, and then I turn the pump on. As you can see, it's already moving the water, and at this point what I do is I just, you know, nutrient by nutrient, I add it in, and the pump actually sucks them into its own intake and distributes them really nicely in here. And let that dissolve a little bit. And then I just bring the pump up and down just a little bit to kind of increase the turbulence. Got to be careful not to bring it up too high, or else it will shoot that water right out of the jug. Typically I'll let this run for quite a little bit longer just to get those nutrients mixed up. But at this point I can turn on my meters to see where I'm at. And about almost at 1300 ppm, which is great. It's about where I want to be. And my pH isn't far off, so at this point I can do a little bit of pH down. Just a couple drops. I try to drop them away from the meter, so since it's spinning this way, I drop it over here. And that's about it. Like I said, I'll let this run a little bit. As you can see, the ppm is going up, so it is still dissolving into the solution a little bit. But at this point, all the powder is dissolved into the liquid. There are some small granules left in there, maybe. So, like I said, I'll let this run for another couple of minutes. But at this point, it's about as good as it's going to get. Thanks for checking in. Feel free to subscribe.